A former president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, who has until now refused to answer specific questions on alleged state capture during his time in office, has agreed to make himself available to the Zondo Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. Zuma said he would attend the commission in July 2019, even though, in a letter from his lawyer, Daniel Mantsha, he maintained that the commission was biased against him and lacks the requisite impartiality. While Zuma's lawyers say that he will appear between 15 and the 19th of July 2019, they have given no guarantee that he will actually testify or answer questions, and have repeated their request for him to be given the questions he will face in advance, so he can meaningfully respond to them. Zuma has had a problematic relationship with the Commission, which he was forced to appoint in January 2018, shortly before he left office, after a report by former Public Protector, Tula Madonsela. He has at times dismissed the whole concept of state capture, while denying all the corruption allegations against himself. This has come even as the Gupta family, friends of his, and business partners of his son, have been at the center of allegations that they used their association with the former president to divert state resources towards their business interests. The Gupta family is said to have grown so influential during Zuma's time in office that it appointed ministers and heads of state-owned enterprises, most of which were looted into financial ruin. Allegations linked to the family include an attempt to bribe the then Deputy Minister of Finance, Mcebisi Jonas, interventions to give the family access to Eskom, and possible breaches of the Executive Ethics Code in Zuma's appointment of cabinet members. Much like the fracas with the inquiry, Zuma previously did not respond to Madonsela's questions in relation to her investigation, on the basis that he was not adequately prepared to do so. Madonsela did not accept that explanation. Her interview with him, however, concluded with her agreeing to accept an affidavit, responding to her questions, with a follow-up meeting to ask questions. Instead, she received an interdict from Zuma's office, a day before she was due to leave office, which aimed to prevent her releasing her findings. That interdict bid failed, as did Zuma's attempt to have the report set aside. Zuma's undertaking to attend the commission comes after an antagonistic standoff between Mantsha and the commission's acting secretary, Peter Pedler, which last week saw the commission issue a statement saying that Zuma was not entitled to see questions before he agreed to appear. Mantsha says that statement and commission chair Raymond Zondo's request that the former president respond to the evidence against him had left Zuma and his lawyers with the distinct impression that you seek your own truth, and to deliver our client to the commission for public display, and in order to ambush and humiliate him, rather than to fulfill the mandate of the commission, as set out in the terms of reference. The inquiry has previously refused to be publicly drawn on Zuma's accusations that it had become politicized and was deliberately targeting him. Instead, it said it would consider its legal options if the former president did not undertake in writing to give evidence. Options included a subpoena. Commission spokesperson Mbuiselo Stimela, in response to a request for comment on Zuma's lawyer's letter, told Business Day that it would process and revert. The response was not available at the time of publication. The inquiry remains adamant that there is evidence which Zuma needs to respond to, including the testimony of former government communications boss Themba Maseko, former NCMP, Vijay Mentor, former finance minister, and Langlanene, Minister of Public Enterprises, Praveen Gordhan, former ministers Barbara Hogan and Goakura Matlodi, and Transport Minister Fiki Lambalola. Please check in the description box below for the links to the sources of this report. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.